Hey geeks, I'm Trey Guillotine, and today I'm doing the 3 is the magic number YouTube tag. Let's geek out. So this is the 3 is the magic number YouTube tag. It's a tag that kind of gives YouTubers a chance to talk about some of their favorite channels or different YouTubers or some of their favorite videos. And I got this tag from Geek Ammo, so you should go check them out. So the first question is, what are the last 3 videos that I watched? The new Justice League official trailer where they show a lot of Aquaman. That's kind of the character I'm most excited about in Justice League is Jason Momoa's Aquaman. I think that's going to be awesome. The Pokemon Go Plus official trailer, maybe they're doing like a second wave of release, so hopefully it'll be easier to get a bracelet because I still play Pokemon Go, and 2, I really want to wear the Pokemon Go bracelet just so people will see me on the street and be like, damn, look at that hot and sexy Pokemon trainer. I wish he throws Pokeballs my way. Things we wish we knew before starting Mass Effect Andromeda by Mass Effect follower. This was basically just giving some tips from someone who played the game a little earlier than we did, and just giving some things that they were talking about that they wish they'd known to do before they started playing the game. The next question is, who are your 3 favorite YouTubers? My 3 favorite YouTubers, in no particular orders, is Charlanazard or Alana Pierce. She does video game journalism for IGN. Her videos give me a lot of advice on how to pursue this career in journalism and pop culture journalism, and also just some funny personal videos. Swoozy, he's a pretty big one, and I'm talking big like he was chosen to interview Barack Obama at the end of his presidency big. But he does a lot of comedy and like personal stories. His videos are always animated, like cartoon drawings of them happening, and it's just really fun to see. I started watching him when he was doing Confessions of an ex-Disney employee, and was kind of giving the stories of behind the scenes of working at a Disney theme park. And then Just Between Us, Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin, they give life advice / comedy as well as doing some sketches. Their videos are a lot of fun. I really enjoy watching them every week. The third question is, give a shout out to 3 YouTubers who have less than 150 subscribers. I got this tag from Geek Ammo, which is a channel I've been watching for a couple months now. We actually do similar videos talking about some of the movies and games and TV shows going on in geek culture. They do a lot of Star Wars videos, which I really enjoy watching, as well as different challenges and tags. And I think right now they're in their early 130s as far as subscribers. They're gaining subscribers really fast, so that's really awesome for them. I'm really happy for them. So check them out, help them get over 250 and keep them going further. The next one is the Temple of Geek YouTube channel. They do a lot of different videos such as interviews at conventions and talks about cosplay. Finally, I'd like to give a shout out to a YouTuber I've just recently kind of come across from being involved in the Internet Creators Guild, and that's that guy CDTV. The video that kind of introduced me to his channel was he's talking about, is Iron Fist whitewashed? And again, just like Geek Ammo and myself, he does a lot of very similar videos where he's giving commentary on the things going on in geek culture, reviews, reactions to TV shows and movies. Give him some thumbs up, check out his videos. Those are my 3 YouTube shoutouts for less than 150 subscribers. Number 4 is the 3 favorite videos that I've made. This was kind of a tough one because I think I'm probably my biggest critic in every single video, because I went down the list of all the videos that I've made trying to find what were the 3 that I enjoyed making the most. And it was kind of difficult because every single one I was like, no, I don't want to do that because I don't even remember doing this or I didn't like doing this, but I was able to pick out a few. So my top 3 favorite videos that I've made was one I did with my brother Gopher Bull for the release of Captain America Civil War, Should Superheroes Be Governed? Captain America Civil War. This was a video we talked about the idea of the Hero Registration Act, or in Captain America, the Civil War film, it was the Sokovia Accords. And I had kind of an in-depth debate on the idea of giving government oversight to superheroes. We had some very differing opinions, and my opinion was actually a surprise to me that I think, yes, superheroes should have some kind of government oversight. Definitely not to the extent of the Soviet Accords or even the Hero Registration Act in the original comic series, but I did think there needs to be some kind of oversight, or at least accountability, where these superheroes were concerned. But I enjoyed having Gopher Bull back on my videos talking about this stuff. The next video that really stands out to me was Healthcare in the US Needs to Change. This is a video, I very much remember this video because it was on a very bad weekend for me, where I was dealing with hospital stuff. I could definitely tell you this was the video and this was the weekend, this was the day that I really got myself more involved in the things going on in this country and paying more attention to the politics and the issues going on in this country and how wrong and broken I feel we are. So that video really stands out to me just for those reasons. And finally, this is a video I talked about wanting to feel about someone the same way I feel about my fandoms. If you know me, I love my fandoms. I'm constantly, hell, I would even say that I probably crossed that line over to obsession over my fandoms. I want to feel that about someone, you know, as far as like romance and being in a relationship and being romantic. The reason I say those are my favorite videos is because the conversation that I had with my sister-in-law afterwards was that I shouldn't feel about someone the same way I feel about my fandoms, but I should feel about myself the same way I feel about my fandoms. And it really, it made me stop and kind of step back and look and realize, you know, yeah, she's right, that everyone needs to be able to love themselves just as much as I love my fandoms. They should be able to love themselves. Definitely a moment of kind of looking inside myself and kind of forcing myself to be like, you know, okay, what are the things that I love about myself, that I really, really love about myself the same way I love about my fandoms. Those 3 videos, it's not exactly the videos themselves that I liked, events surrounding the videos and how I made them and what I did with them, who I was talking to, and the revelations around them. I do want to give a 4th favorite video, a special shout out, not to just one video, but to a few videos that I did with my friend Sherlock Watson. Whenever there was a new Sherlock episode or some Sherlock news coming out, I would bring her on and we'd talk about it. Hopefully, Sherlock Watson, if you're watching this and you would like to, let me know if you want to do a video on Sherlock Season 4. I know that you and I will have a lot to say about that. Most of the time, her and I are in pretty stark disagreement of Sherlock. We both love the show, but we have very different ideas about the show and different opinions about the show. So it's always fun having her come onto the video and talking about that stuff. So Sherlock Watson, if you're watching this, let me know if you want to do that video. Finally, the 5th question is, what are 3 random facts about yourself? Well, first off, I am a Hufflepuff. Growing up, reading Harry Potter, I was adamant that I was Gryffindor. I was totally Gryffindor, and looking back, I realized I was convinced that I was a Gryffindor because Gryffindor was the best house, obviously, because Harry Potter and Hermione and Ron and the Marauders were in Gryffindor, because Gryffindor rocks. Getting even further and further into the Harry Potter fandom, I started to really look at the different houses, and a friend of mine was very convinced that I was a Hufflepuff, and I didn't want to believe him because Hufflepuff's stupid. I did some research into the houses, and I slowly came to realize that no, I'm definitely a Hufflepuff, and it took me a while to come to terms with that because if you don't really look into Hufflepuff, Hufflepuff's just kind of dumb because Hufflepuff sounds like a really dumb name. Sorry. And no, you definitely can't categorize people into only 4 different categories. That's not how people work. But for the sake of the Harry Potter fandom, yeah. And I realized Hufflepuff, I'm definitely a Hufflepuff. And if I'm not a Hufflepuff, it's the closest house that I'm working to get myself to be more accepting, more caring, more empathetic. They're definitely the best house. Also, in terms of the show Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, I would definitely be part of the Water Tribe for a few reasons. Their background and aesthetic is very Native American or tribal, and that's culture I've always been very interested in because I actually am part Native American, and it's always been something that I've been interested in learning more about the culture and adding that culture to my own life, next to my Cajun Irish heritage, and learn more about that culture and adding it into my own identity. And also I'm part of the Water Tribe because I just really love being near water, and I love swimming, I love being in water. All my life, I've never lived in a place that wasn't near water. I don't think I would like being in a landlocked city. Which kind of leads into my 3rd random fact about myself, is that I am a Pisces. And it makes sense because of the sign for Pisces is 2 little fishes swimming around in their little yin-yang sign. So that was the 3 is the magic number YouTube tag. I'll put links to the YouTubers and videos I mentioned in the description, as well as cards on the video itself, so check them out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it around so other people can join in the conversation and check out the other YouTubers, as well as checking out my Patreon if you want to support more of my future content, and visit templeofgeek.com, your one-stop for all things geek, and subscribe to my channel to geek out some more. Thanks for watching and have fun. So Captain America, Thor, Hulk.